Good evening, friends. Welcome back to my channel, Infinite Trade. My name is Robin, and let's do a Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis for tomorrow and for the coming week. So it's been a long time I did not record videos because I had traveled to my native place. A lot of people know that, and for the people who are not in the Telegram channel, so just to inform you, I had went to my native place and just came back 2-3 days ago, and I had some work uh, that I had to sort it out last week. So I did that, and finally I'm free, and from today you're going to see regular videos going forward. And also I'm going to record daily videos of our algos, and I'm going to post that on YouTube too. So maybe I'll post that as a different video, or maybe I can combine it with the analysis video. So whatever it is, I think I decided tomorrow to see which is more convenient. I did record the algos performance on Friday, but since the market was bullish and sideways, we did not make much of money, but definitely we lose money. So I thought, let's not share that, because we just made about 600-700 odd rupees. I don't even remember that. So from Monday, that is from tomorrow, I'm gonna record the algos performance every day and just post it on the YouTube, so that you get a fair idea how it works. Okay, so let's begin our analysis. So this is Nifty's daily chart, and if we look at Nifty, this is kind of a bullish pattern, ready to give a breakout on the upside. But the only problem is, as soon as it gives breakout, we have a gap here somewhere close to 16,700. Okay, so though we may break out, and the only problem is the 16,700 could act as a strong resistance. So now what we are going to plan here is so this is the area that I'm talking about, where we are currently taking an halt. So this itself is a strong resistance, which is around 16,400 to 16,430. Okay, so once we give a breakout, definitely we can reach 16,700 even on the same day. But for that, we need a flat opening and then give a breakout. So that is possible. But when this can be confusing is, since we already have a resistance here, and this is also a resistance, and tomorrow if we open gap up, see, the only problem is when the market opens gap up and people are holding calls. So on Friday they have taken delivery, so they'll think of booking it, because short sellers may also try to enter at this place. So nobody wants to fight, and instead they try and book the profits. So the gap up can turn itself as a strong resistance, and we may see a fall. So that is also possible in Nifty. So let's see what we do tomorrow, and we'll also check the data to understand what we can expect going forward. And similarly, if we check out Bank Nifty has already given this breakout, and it has also filled the gap. So right now it is definitely standing at a resistance, and this up move, I think we can expect that 36,000 can be a strong resistance. How? Because we saw a fall from here, which started somewhere close to 39,000, and we may try and retrace 50%. So that happens to be somewhere this place between 36,000 and 36,500. Okay, and here if you see, we have consolidated here and then gave a breakout. That means some sort of distribution has definitely happened here, and then we gave a breakdown. So this time if we go and hit the place, obviously will get to see some selling pressure. So if this selling pressure, we give a dip and then continue upside, or is it that we'll finish this pullback and continue downwards, is something which we'll have to watch out for. Okay, so tomorrow if Bank Nifty opens at 36,000 or somewhere close to it, definitely there is an opportunity to go short. So if we have to hold that short positionally, is something which we'll have to check out the data during the daytime. But definitely at the opening, if we open somewhere close to say 35, 800 or 900, and if we see it is attempting 36,000, and definitely we can take a chance. So now let's go and discuss the data. So this is the participant-wise open interest. So what happened on Friday is FIs have created some long positions in the futures, and they have closed short positions. So now almost FIs have closed all the short positions in the index futures. And if you look at calls, they are long, which means they are expecting gap up. And this is the first day of June month's expiry. So definitely the data buildup will happen slow and steadily. So we may have to watch it tomorrow to understand what they're expecting to do. And we also can see some put long. That means in case if market opens gap up, so while they book their call long, they may add some more put longs and take a dip and book the puts. So we may see that kind of a moment tomorrow. And similarly, pros also have some call long. So since both of them have call long, they may find it difficult to book the positions. So wherever we open, there is a chance that we may see some more upside because that will convince people to buy more calls, especially for people like us. So when we get convinced that, okay, we need to buy call, is when they'll start selling those calls to us. Okay, so keep that in mind, that if they are opening with a gap up and they're continuing higher, that means there is a high chance that they may trap us because they do not have much shorts to cover. So there is no point in actually going long at the after a gap up. So you must keep this in mind. And if we look at the overall positions, see right now they just have about 5,000 shorts left in the index, so which is nothing. So we'll consider their position as neutral at the moment. And let us check the graph once. So this is a graph that I'm talking about. So if you look at the graph, see the first time when both this long and short touched each other, it took almost 1, 2, 3, 4, or say 5 days to decide a trend. Then the longs came down and the shorts went up. So similarly, we are again touching the long and short again. So we may see the coming week as a consolidation week, or we would say that this week they'll decide the further trend, whether to go up or whether to continue to go down. And also if you look at Bank Nifty on the weekly chart, let me just show that to you. If we change it to weekly chart, we can see two good green candles, and after two consecutive bull candles, there is a high chance that we may see a consolidation candle, okay, or a halt candle here. So whether we see a halt candle here or a bearish candle here is something which we'll have to watch out for, because previously at this place we can see that after two consecutive green candles we saw a bear candle here. So there is a high possibility that we may see a halt candle here. Okay, why? Because the data setup is not bearish or bullish at the moment. It is neutral. So building up of data and putting that kind of a candle, it takes a little time. So we may see a halt candle here, and then we may either continue upside or maybe downside. So this is how you need to relate data with the chart. Okay. So now let's quickly discuss some levels based on the smaller time frame for tomorrow. Okay, cool. So we have a resistance at 36,056. So we can say at 36,000. So in case if we open flat somewhere close to 35,600, and if we break this high, we are definitely going to buy a call here, and we'll book it at 36,000. Okay, and then we'll wait for some consolidation here or any double top kind of a pattern formation, and then we'll try to enter in a put here, at least for the target of 200 points, maybe 35,800 or something like that. Okay, and in case of a gap up, say we open with a gap up somewhere close to 35,800 or 900, we'll wait for it to touch 36,000, and so there are high possibility we may see a big bull candle touching 36,000. Then slowly that momentum will get reduced. Okay, so what happens is, suppose it forms a high in the first candle, the second candle or the third candle, it will not close above the high of the first candle. So if you see any scenario like that, then definitely you have to enter in the put side. The market slow and steady, it will come down something like this. So we'll definitely not miss that particular trade. So we discussed gap up, we discussed flat opening, and gap down. So a gap down below 35,500. Okay, and if you see that we are opening here and we are just touching this high and we are again coming back, then we are definitely going to buy a put here. We may see Bank Nifty breaking this level and falling up to this place, which is close to 35,100 or 150. Okay, so be ready for this moment. So we have discussed both the scenario, all the three scenarios in Bank Nifty. Let's quickly discuss Nifty. Okay, so Nifty below this. So what is that point? 16,300. So just in case if we open below 16,300, we are definitely going to buy a put. Okay, so maybe we'll wait for such an upside and then we'll buy a put, and our first target is going to be 16,200, and the gap is still pending, so we may see a bounce here and then again coming back until 16,150 also. Okay, so this should be the plan in Nifty. In case if we open flat and if we move above, we'll buy call option above 16,400 only. So let it stay above 16,400 at least for like 15 minutes, and then we'll see if it is breaking the high. We'll definitely buy a call, and we can at least aim 16,500 as our first target. And if we open flat and give a dip, we'll wait until 16,300, and if we see a bull candle, definitely we'll attempt a call here with a small stop loss of 16,280, and our first target would be 16,400, and then we'll not buy any call here, or neither will buy any put here. We'll wait for Nifty to consolidate and see where it breaks out or breaks down. Okay, so, and any gap up tomorrow, say it is opening around 16,400 or 450, definitely I think we'll see some kind of a selling pressure. So we can wait for a confirmation like here, let it touch 400, and the second time when it breaks 400, you can enter here in a PE, and your target should be somewhere close to 16,320. Okay, so this is my view on Nifty and Bank Nifty for tomorrow. I hope you all enjoyed watching the video, and you will see my video regularly from today. Thanks for watching. Let's meet in another video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.